Welcome, foolish mortals, to the October Artsnacks unboxing. Doo-doo-doo. And happy Halloween. So I figured since it's Halloween that we would do the box unboxing in the dark. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's stuff for Inktober, which I hope everyone's doing this month. So if you don't know what Artsnacks is, it's a monthly subscription box that for $20 every month they send you 4 to 5 art supplies. They're completely random. Sometimes they go with a theme or a certain idea. And last year they went with Inktober, and if you don't know what Inktober is, it's basically an artistic challenge for the whole month of October, where you try to draw in nothing but ink or a pencil drawing with ink over the top, basically just working in a traditional medium. So let's see what we got this time. So here's the box. So every year, every time they send you a box, they send you this. And again, it's frightfully dark this time. Other thing they always send is the thing with their little logo on it. This time it's a sticker. I like when they send other stuff because they've been sending the same kind of stuff over and over again, which kind of gets a little boring. So the first thing that's in here is ink. Higgins Black Magic Ink. Hope y'all can see that. So this stuff is really great, the Higgins Black Magic Ink. It's a permanent ink once it dries. You can also water it down and thin it down to use it like an ink wash. That's pretty cool. The other thing that's always in here is the candy. So this time it's a chilling body part. So here's this time, instead of using their traditional green, they did it in all black, which is really cool. So let's open it up and see what we got this month. So I see a lot of stuff in here. So the first thing I see is a Blackwood pencil in HB. The second thing we got here is a Studio Line color pencil in pink. That's actually pretty funny. The other thing we got here is a Pigment MB Sakura. Same thing. So this is an ink pen. There's the line. Pretty cool. And we got another color pencil, and this one is in red. And the last thing we got is a calligraphy brush. A Red Pony Round 0 calligraphy brush. So I'm assuming this is for the ink. Pretty cool stuff. I wish they would have sent a little bit more ink instead of these color pencils, maybe another pen or something. That would have been pretty cool. So this is the stuff I got. So now I'm going to go make a piece of artwork and you guys will see it. And then we'll come back and talk about these different products. And I'm also going to talk about the paper that I use and a paper selection when I come back. And we're back. So I turned back on the light so you could actually see the colors and stuff better, because I thought it was a little dark. But here is the finished piece that I created. It's like a little vampire guy, and he's holding a little Venus flytrap kind of plant, and there's his last little victim. So if you think it's cute, I used all the little colors. So if you couldn't see, here was the actual colors. There's a red and a pink. And here's what they look like. Red and a pink. Then there's this broad HB pencil. This was actually pretty amazing. It's a lot softer than it says, because it says it's an HB, which is a medium hardness. If you know the pencil types, it's a lot softer than an HB. So just keep that in mind if you get this one. And it's really broad too, so that's good for kind of quick, fast drawing strokes. This pen was pretty much amazing. This Pigma BM pen, amazing pen. As you can see, it made pretty cool, like, quick strokes. Very good for inking drawings quickly and getting nice, good, big, broad shapes. This was a pretty cool brush. I never had a brush like this before. But my one tip is to wet the bristle down and then dry it a lot before you start using it. Otherwise, it's going to be really stiff and hard if you just try to use it kind of right out of the gate. And then clean it. I just didn't have time to clean it yet. And then the Higgins ink. If you do any kind of inking, you need Higgins ink. I already have a bottle of this, but I mean, it never hurts to have another bottle. There's a convenient, cool little kind of like eyedropper. You can also use this to just like drop straight up ink like onto your drawing or your illustration or whatever have you. So that's the little drawing again. So Marley asked on my last video what kind of paper I use, and the paper I actually used for the butterfly is actually just post-it note type of paper. It was just some scrap paper that I have laying around. Most of the time when I'm doing doodles and little drawings and stuff like that, I tend just to use whatever paper's around. So like this was cool little paper. This is just computer paper. I use that a lot. It all depends on what you want to do with it and what your medium you're using. If you're using more of a heavy body medium, such as like paint or watercolor or one of those things, you actually want to get paper that will hold and sustain that. If you're just doing like a quick drawing or getting down an idea or a doodle or something, experiment with different papers. So some other papers I like to use is just kind of like your sketchbook paper. So this is just like a little sketchbook. You actually see this book a lot if you follow me on Instagram or you follow my Tumblr. There's a lot of my sketches and stuff in this book. This is a medium grade type paper. It holds marker fairly well. It holds paints okay, but if you want something stronger, and if you're going to do something more lasting, you might want to use Bristol, which is an illustration type standard, or you might want to actually upgrade to using an illustration board or something like that. These will actually hold inks very well, or you can also use a comic board or comic type paper, and that will hold inks very well if you do a lot of inks or like comic book type stuff. Or you can also use, which actually this is just a little scrap, you can actually use watercolor paper. So this is watercolor paper. This is a medium pound cold press, I think this one is. So this one's cold press. This is just a little scrap, so I was testing out the little like stuff on there or whatever. But you can buy it in big sheets, you can buy it in a block. If you want me to talk more about paper, tell me, and I will actually get some more samples out and stuff, and I'll make a whole video on different types of paper and what you should use, what different papers you should use. The other thing I want to show you before I say bye in this video is on my Instagram currently. I'm, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm currently doing Inktober right now, and if you're not doing Inktober, you should go ahead and try it for the rest of the month. Just use inks or use some kind of underdrawing and then draw ink on top of it. It's great to experiment around a lot. If you haven't used ink or you're thinking about trying to use ink, try it and post it on social media. People love it. Use the hashtag Inktober. So this is the thing I'm doing this month. It's kind of a cool little surprise. If you're following me on my Instagram, which I'm going to put the link down below, or if you follow my Tumblr, the link's going to be down below, you're going to see this progression of this little boy and what he's going to be doing all this Inktober. So there's great pictures on my Instagram. You can actually go and look. And here's the Sanderson sisters, the witch for this month. So check all that out. I'm doing one every day. Also, if you just want to check out my Instagram, I always do something every day. You can check it out, see what's on there, see if you like stuff. Let me know if you have any more questions. Comment them down below. Tell me if you got any different colors besides this pink and this red. And I'm pretty sure that all the pencils are going to be HB. But if you got any different colors in these colored pencils, let me know. Tell me down below. If you want to see me do a video on something else, tell me that down below. Thanks for watching, and have a frightful Halloween.